Derbyshire seal third-day win after Middlesex collapse. A 5-wicket blast from Toby Rowland-Jones blew away Derbyshire's lower order when the hosts had looked set to give themselves a lead on day 2. That advantage Middlesex's, and up to 117 at the start of day 3. Stoneman unbeaten on 60, with night watchman Ethan Bamber alongside him. Bamber got himself going early with a lovely push down the ground for 4 en route to bring up the 100. Stoneman was struggling to get going again, and the pressure told. The opener out caught behind of the bowling of Dahl for 67. Holden joined Bamber and watched on as he carted Watt behind square for 6 more. Entertaining stuff from the promoted tail ender. Holden did the same. His maximum fired over the leg side took Middlesex to 150. The lead now knocking on the door of 200. Bamber fell before they could get that far, flashing hard but only finding Connors at point. Another wicket for Dahl. Middlesex threw away their 6th wicket. Holden set off for a single. Simpson hesitated and Guest had a simple job to take the stumps, with the keeper stranded halfway down the track. Holden responded with a booming 6 down the ground off Thompson, but he too wasn't long for the middle. Thompson got his own back. Holden was looking for another maximum, but Godalming clung on to the difficult chance to deny him a 50. He was out for 45. The lead was 211 at lunch. A decent session for Derbyshire left Middlesex with some work to do after the break. The innings came to a screeching halt after the break though. Holman picked out Masood off the bowling of Rees to go for 5. Walalawita followed him, out LBW to Watt for 3. And Rees made quick work of Murtagh, out for an 8-ball duck. Caught behind, Middlesex all out for 196. They'd added just 7 runs in the overs after lunch, and Derbyshire had given themselves a chance of sealing the win within 3 days. The magic number, 219 to win. Rees, with 3 for 26, had helped set up the charge. Only Stoneman and Holden had really produced the goods in a card featuring 7 single-digit returns. It would prove to be another disappointing innings for Godalming though. Confusion reigned early on as he set off for a single, but was sent back by Masood and was left stranded, run out for 2. Guest joined Masood and they made their way to 49 when Murtagh found the keeper's edge and Simpson held on to the catch. The opener was adding the bulk of the runs once again, but the going was slow and the required runs quietly ticked lower. With 2 off Holman, Masood went to 50 off 66 balls. The score was 89 for 2 at tea. 130 more needed by Derbyshire, and if Masood could stay there, a home team win looked the most likely outcome. Masood was back at it after tea, taking the pair to a 50-run partnership off 95 balls. And then with 4 more, they'd gone to 100. He was doing all the heavy lifting, boundary after boundary flowing from his blade to take the required runs down below 100, as he closed in on yet another ton. But 98 was the end of the road. Bamber with the wicket, Robson with the catch. Derbyshire left needing 74 with 7 wickets in hand. Deploy and Madsen attacked the target with 6s off Bamber and then Rowlands-Jones. Middlesex hopes diminishing as they searched under chairs to retrieve the ball. The hosts needed just 41 more when Deploy came down the track to Murtagh and nicked off to White. Disappointing, but his side were waltzing towards the win. There was little to concern either man, the score beyond 200, the target less than 20 when Rees carted Holman over the leg side for 6. The scores were level when Rees stroked Bamber for 4 through the offside, and it was a fitting way for Derbyshire to seal the win. While the batting had done its job, credit should go to the Derbyshire attack, who pounced when afforded the opportunity and skittled Middlesex to give their side a chaseable target, hunted down with ease for the loss of just 4 wickets. Middlesex will look to improve in 2 weeks' time. Trent Bridge their destination. A top-of-the-table clash against Notts next on the agenda. Derbyshire, meanwhile, heads down south. Sussex their next opponents.